your honoree of the night, Mr. Tito Ortiz.
How you doing? Awesome tonight. This whole thing right now tonight is just amazing. Each and every one of people sitting in these seats, thank you so much for support and making this cause happen. I was a kid who got bullied really young. I'm Mexican American. I'm a white kid with Mexican blood all through me. Go figure. My mother's American. My father's Mexican. I was born in Huntington Beach, California. At the age of 6, my mother and father ended up getting a drug problem. They turned into heroin. We moved to Santa Ana. I moved from motels to motel, from cars to people's garages. Many things as a young kid, and I would go to school and my friends were like, "Hey Tito, man, let's go hang out at your house." Well, at the time I was living at the Best Western or Motel 6, and I was embarrassed to do that. Then there was other kids who found out that I did live there, and they'd make fun of me, and they would pick on me. They'd go, "Oh, you're the kid who lives in motels." And I took that to heart, like, you know what, you guys don't even understand what I go through. For me to get up every day and go to school, it was to get away from my parents. That's what it was. And then after that whole situation ended, it was like my mother saw an opportunity and a goal for me to get through. One of my friends that I was with the rival gang in Santa Ana and got shot and killed with a 12-gauge shotgun right in front of my face. We're sitting against a van, and two of my buddies, Jesse and another one of my friends, Jeremy, stood in front, and they were like, "Where are you from?" And some guy said, "Where are you from?" And all of a sudden, a guy pulled out a 12-gauge, shot one of my friends, Jesse, in the chest, dead, killed, right in front of me. I jumped over the fence, heard the bullets hitting the concrete, and this at the age of 13 years old. I seen this. That I was just hanging out with him, get carried away in a body bag. I was at a point in my life where I didn't know what was different. I didn't know if that was okay. I didn't know if that was normal, just because of that situation. My mother told my father, either you get sober or I'm taking your son away from you. 1 week later, it's 4 or 5 in the morning. My mom wakes me up and says, Tito. I'm like, what? Get up, we're leaving. My mother got remarried, we moved back to Santa Ana. Moved back to Huntington Beach, and I got a second chance at life. And this is at the age of 13 years old. I got into the same type of trouble, hanging around the same type of people, wrong people, and I come to realize that this wasn't the things I wanted to do in my life. I was getting picked on from guys because I was the white kid hanging out with the Mexicans, and they would make fun of me, calling me white bread and this and that, and I was just like, man, how am I gonna change this? And I thought, the only way I could change this is if I stopped hanging out with these people. And it's the people you surround yourself is what you become. And as I've gotten a little bit older, the more things I've done, wrestling is something that saved my life. I look back on it, and people say, yeah, wrestling's tough and hard. And, they're not looked upon as they grow up. They're in a singlet, and kids making fun of them, and I didn't really care. I was just happy with the fact that there was other wrestlers and their parents praising me, saying, you're great, you're doing a good job, because my parents never did that with me. And my friends never did that with me. And now the wrestlers I was with, they were praising me. I was like, wow, this is awesome, this is cool. I ended up finishing high school, going to junior college, won the state 2 times in junior college, and prior to that, in high school, there's a guy, Rob McCullough, Razor Rob McCullough, who was a WEC. And I just did it because I got picked on by all my brothers. People understand all this bullying stuff. It happens at home. This is where it happens at. As parents, if there's any parents in here, you gotta understand it happens at home. That's how the bullies become bullies, and the kids who get bullied are the ones that don't have enough confidence to walk into school with their chin and be responsible for their own actions. Kids that do bully, they get bullied at home. They're getting bullied by their older brothers, they're getting bullied by their cousins, or they're getting beaten by their mother or father. That's how it happens. So it needs to be fixed at home before anything. And I was really lucky because I noticed this as a junior in high school that I was bullying one of my friends. Like, what the hell am I doing? It didn't make me feel good. I felt bad by making fun of him and doing the same exact things as when I was growing up and they were doing to me. So then I started looking at it going, wow, I have an opportunity to stop this. I stopped doing it. I helped out all the guys during my junior and senior year, and I'm old. I'm really old. I'm really old. I've been doing this for 19 years, mixed martial arts. But I gave an opportunity to this thing, you know what? Hey Rob, why don't you come into the wrestling room with me and start wrestling with me? And he started wrestling with me, and we ended up graduating high school. I ended up going to junior college. He ended up doing kickboxing. He became 5-time, 6-time Muay Thai world champion in kickboxing. He did WEC wrestling, or excuse me, WEC MMA. Became the world champion at 155 pounds. And he looked up to me and he goes, you know what, Tito? I want to thank you for that one time where you did bully me. You did kick my ass. And then you told me and pulled me around and go, you know what, get in the wrestling room and start working, because he's able to make a family out of this. And as a fighter myself, I've been doing this for 19 years. I was the world champion for UFC. I look back on it, and here's my opportunity to become a role model in this sport. There was one person I met through my career that I was very, very lucky to meet, because this whole sport would never even exist right now if it wasn't this person. And this person is actually here tonight. This person's name is John Lewis. He actually was my jiu-jitsu coach. He introduced me to Lorenzo and Frank Fertitta, the owners of the UFC, Dana White. He introduced me to him. He brought me to him. And he told Lorenzo and Dana White and Frank Fertitta, you know what, this sport right here, it's gonna take off. This sport's gonna change the world. And he never gets credit for it at all, but if it wasn't for John Lewis, UFC would not be here today. I'm telling you this right now. I love John. John's my boy. When he asked me if I come and do this, I said, hands down, it's for bullying, it's to help you out, I'm gonna do it. But I look back at it, like from when I first started, I mean when I first started fighting, when I was first as a kid, and I've been traveling my trials and tribulations, my life has been amazing. I have 3 boys, Jesse, Journey, and Jacob. And as you heard the story of Jesse, that's where his name comes from. My son Jacob is 14 years old. He wants to be an MMA fighter. And he has been bullied. Only once. He's 14 years old, and he's a little bit under 5 foot. And there was a kid that kept bullying him, an older, bigger kid, kept bullying him. And he came to me and goes, Dad, this guy keeps bullying me. He keeps like pushing me and talking smack and saying I'm short, this and that. I go, listen, just laugh about it. Laugh about it, laugh about it, laugh about it. I go, if he puts his hands on you, you put your hands on him. Yeah. And he goes, really? I go, yeah. I go, I'm not gonna yell at you about it at all. And he goes, okay, cool. So he stopped talking to the kid. Stopped hanging out with him, and all of a sudden the kid was like, wow, this guy's not paying attention anymore. And the kid ended up coming around and being a good friend and saying, okay, you know what, we're cool, da da da. So luckily he didn't have to punch him. I'm happy because I said, you know what, punch him square straight in the nose, I guarantee he'll stop. And my son knows how to do MMA and so forth. And my oldest son, my youngest boy is Jesse and Journey. They're 7 years old, one's a national champion in Greco-Roman wrestling. And I've taught him, you know, strategic things in life of being respectful. No matter what, is to treat others how you want to be treated. And as a parent, I take my time. I mean, I have a beautiful partner, Amber Nicole Miller, who's my savior, who saved my life. Like, you don't even understand. Like, it's a totally different time, different type of story, whatever, but she's my partner. We have 2 beautiful boys, Jesse and Journey. They carry themselves with pride. And that's how I carry myself, with pride. I want to hand down my children everything that I've learned through my trials, through my tribulations, through my failures, through my top peak achievements. I want to express these things to them. And to not be bullied is hard to do. But as a child of growing you doing all right? Is everything good at school? Is anybody giving you problems? I mean, little things like this as parents, this is what we need to do. So we need to take responsibility of our own children. And I think nowadays, a lot of that times, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but with my family that I've seen, there's been many times that parents leave their children. They're like, my job is to support my family. Yeah, well, support physically, financially, and emotionally. That's what the most important thing. And I want to thank John Lewis, Smash, discrimination-free zone, anti-bullying, anything that has to do with anti-bullying, Tito Ortiz would be attached. If there's any bully that I know, I'll stomp his ass. And if he gets bullied, I'm gonna try to help him stomp his ass. So, hey, hope you guys enjoy the fights. Hope you guys love my story. That's just a little bit. I want to take up all your time. But like I say, please donate to this program. Please donate and make this happen. Let's stop bullying. Let's stop discrimination. Let's make our country better. And a lot of you may not agree with me. Go Trump.
Tito Ortiz, ladies and